What if everything we thought we knew about the origins of humanity was wrong? What if there was more to the story of our creation than just the familiar tale of Adam and Eve? Today, we dive into one of the most riveting debates of our time. Did humans exist before Adam and Eve? And if so, where do they fit in the grand narrative of our beginnings? Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1 boldly proclaims, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see." This passage speaks of the invisible, the unseen, the unknown. Could it also apply to the hidden origins of mankind? In the book of Genesis, we are told that God created man in his own image. Genesis chapter 1 verse 27 declares, "So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God he created them. Male and female he created them." This monumental statement has shaped the way billions view their origins, painting a picture of humanity's divine inception. But what if this narrative is incomplete? What if there were humans walking the earth long before Adam and Eve took their first breath in the Garden of Eden? Be truly descendants of just one man and one woman? Or could there be a forgotten chapter of human history, one that challenges everything we've been told? Our journey today will take us to the very edge of human understanding. We will travel through the realms of archaeological revelations, anthropological insights, and philosophical musings, each questioning the foundation of our existence. Could the Genesis story merely be one piece of a much larger puzzle? Are we overlooking evidence that suggests human-like beings roamed the earth for millennia before the biblical creation? Hold on tight, because what we are about to explore will challenge both your faith and your understanding of history. The theory of evolution, proposed by Charles Darwin in the 19th century, transformed our understanding of human origins. According to Darwin's groundbreaking theory, humans are not the result of a single act of creation, but are instead the product of a slow and intricate evolutionary process. Homo sapiens, our species, is believed to have appeared approximately 300,000 years ago, based on fossil evidence and genetic studies. But if science places our ancestors so far back in time, what does this mean for the story of Adam and Eve? Could they be symbolic of something deeper rather than the literal first humans? The Genesis account paints a vastly different picture, one of instantaneous creation, where Adam and Eve were crafted directly by God's hands. There is no mention of evolution, no reference to a gradual process, no acknowledgement of prehistoric ancestors. So how do we reconcile these two conflicting narratives? On the one hand, evolutionary biology presents fossil records such as Homo habilis and Homo erectus, suggesting that human-like species existed long before the timeline traditionally associated with Adam and Eve. These discoveries raise profound questions about the existence of pre-Adamite human beings who may have lived before the first humans mentioned in the Bible. Furthermore, genetic studies reveal that modern humans share a significant portion of their DNA with other primates, particularly chimpanzees, our closest living relatives. This shared genetic makeup points to a common evolutionary ancestor, a concept that directly challenges a literal interpretation of the Genesis creation story. As we delve deeper into this controversial subject, some scholars have attempted to harmonize these two seemingly opposing viewpoints. Proponents of theistic evolution, for example, argue that the story of Adam and Eve might be understood metaphorically. In this interpretation, Adam and Eve serve as symbolic representatives of early humanity rather than being literal historical figures. This approach allows for the possibility that evolutionary science and biblical teachings can coexist. However, not all theologians agree with this perspective, and debates about how to interpret the Genesis account continue to spark intellectual and spiritual discussions across the world. The biblical narrative of Adam and Eve suggests that all humans descend from this primordial pair, a belief that has shaped religious and cultural views for thousands of years. Yet philosophical inquiry opens the door to alternative interpretations of our origins. From a metaphysical viewpoint, the story of Adam and Eve can be seen as an allegory for the awakening of human consciousness. In this reading, the account of the Garden of Eden is less about the literal first humans and more about the emergence of moral awareness, the capacity for abstract thought, and the development of societal norms. Philosophers such as Jean-Paul Sartre have argued that human existence is defined not by a predetermined lineage, but by our actions, choices, and interactions with the world. This existentialist viewpoint offers a sharp contrast to the deterministic belief that all humans are the direct descendants of Adam and Eve. Instead, it suggests that humanity's identity is shaped by a complex and ever-evolving series of events, not a single moment of divine creation. The concept of collective ancestry, which proposes that humanity's roots are not confined to one pair of individuals but are spread across a wide and diverse lineage, further challenges traditional interpretations of Genesis. This idea aligns with the philosophical notion of interconnectedness, that we are all part of a shared human experience, regardless of our individual origins. In a world where religious pluralism offers a multitude of creation stories, the account of Adam and Eve becomes just one of many narratives attempting to explain the mystery of human existence. This rich tapestry of beliefs highlights the diversity of human thought and underscores the many ways in which cultures have sought to understand their beginnings. While the biblical account of Adam and Eve remains a cornerstone of Judeo-Christian tradition, modern archaeology and anthropology paint a much more intricate picture of humanity's origins. Archaeological discoveries, such as the remains of Australopithecus afarensis, famously known as Lucy, provide concrete evidence that human ancestors existed millions of years before the time frame traditionally associated with Adam and Eve. The tension between these scientific findings and the biblical creation story invites us to explore a deeper and more nuanced understanding of human history. Ancient hominid fossils, burial sites, cave art, and tools all indicate the presence of sophisticated human societies that predate the biblical timeline. These findings suggest that early humans possessed advanced cognitive abilities and social structures, hinting at a long evolutionary process. Moreover, genetic anthropology reveals that modern humans share a significant portion of their DNA with Neanderthals and other ancient hominids, suggesting interbreeding between different human species. This genetic evidence points to a diverse and interconnected web of human ancestry, contrasting sharply with the singular lineage depicted in the Genesis narrative. The study of ancient human migrations also provides insights that challenge the traditional biblical timeline. For example, evidence shows that humans migrated out of Africa over 60,000 years ago, spreading across the globe and adapting to various environments. This migration pattern is supported by genetic markers in archaeological sites, offering a timeline of human dispersal that extends far beyond the scope of the Adam and Eve story. In light of these findings, the controversy between the biblical account and scientific evidence becomes apparent. The rich and detailed records uncovered by archaeology and anthropology provide a broader understanding of human origins, one that includes a multitude of early human species and complex societal developments. This ongoing conflict between traditional religious narratives and scientific discovery continues to fuel discussions and research, pushing the boundaries of our understanding of where we come from. Recent archaeological discoveries have profoundly expanded our understanding of human origins, unearthing evidence that paints a complex picture of early human life. One such significant finding is the site at Jebel Igodo, where remains of Homo sapiens dating back approximately 300,000 years were discovered. Site pushes back the timeline of our species' emergence and suggests a much earlier and more geographically widespread presence than previously thought. Another groundbreaking discovery is the Denisova cave in Siberia, which has revealed the existence of the Denisovans, a previously unknown group of archaic humans. DNA analysis of a finger bone and teeth found in the cave indicates that Denisovans interbred with both Neanderthals and early modern humans. This genetic exchange is evidenced by Denisovan DNA present in modern populations, particularly among indigenous peoples in Melanesia and Australia, highlighting the intricate web of human ancestry. The archaeological site of Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, dating back to around 9,600 BCE, has also challenged traditional views on the development of human civilization. This site features massive stone structures and intricate carvings predating the advent of agriculture and settled life. Göbekli Tepe suggests that complex social and religious behaviors were present long before the rise of settled agricultural communities, indicating a sophisticated level of organization and symbolic thought in pre-Neolithic humans. In Africa, the discovery of the Olagila Basin in Kenya has provided insights into early human tool making and trade. Artifacts found at this site, dating back around 320,000 years, include sophisticated tools made from materials sourced from distant locations. This evidence suggests that early humans engaged in long-distance trade networks, reflecting advanced cognitive abilities and social interactions. Further supporting these findings, the recent unearthing of ancient human footprints at White Sands National Park in New Mexico, dating back approximately 23,000 years, provides concrete evidence of early human presence in North America during the last ice age. These footprints offer a snapshot of daily life, showing adults and children walking along a lakeshore, and suggest that humans reached the Americas much earlier than previously believed. In religious contexts, many traditions offer creation stories that provide a framework for understanding human existence. For example, the biblical account of Adam and Eve presents a narrative of divine creation, emphasizing the unique relationship between humanity and the divine. This story has been a cornerstone of Judeo-Christian thought, influencing ethical and moral frameworks for centuries. On the scientific front, evolutionary biology and anthropology provide robust frameworks for understanding human origins. The fossil record, such as the discovery of the 3.2 million-year-old Australopithecus afarensis, known as Lucy, offers tangible evidence of our evolutionary past. These scientific discoveries are supported by advancements in genetic research which trace the lineage and migration patterns of early humans, painting a detailed picture of our biological heritage. One striking example of integrating religious and scientific perspectives is seen in the dialogue surrounding the concept of theistic evolution. This view posits that God initiated and guided the evolutionary process, harmonizing the biblical creation narrative with scientific evidence. Prominent scientists who are also people of faith, like Francis Collins, former director of the National Institutes of Health and leader of the Human Genome Project, advocate for this synthesis. Collins argues that the genetic code is a reflection of divine creativity, bridging the gap between faith and science. Historical evidence from ancient texts also supports the integration of these perspectives. The Sumerian King List, an ancient manuscript from Mesopotamia, records the reigns of kings predating the biblical flood narrative. This document, along with other ancient Near Eastern texts, provides a broader cultural context for understanding the Genesis account, suggesting that these stories may have drawn from a shared regional mythology. Additionally, the study of ancient religious practices offers insights into the early human psyche and societal development. Archaeological sites like Göbekli Tepe, with its sophisticated religious structures dating back to 9600 BCE, indicate that spiritual beliefs played a crucial role in the development of early human communities. These findings show that religious practices and beliefs have been integral to human societies since their inception, reflecting an intrinsic aspect of human nature. By examining early human history through both religious and scientific lenses, we can appreciate the depth and complexity of our origins. This integrated approach allows for a more comprehensive understanding, acknowledging the contributions of both faith and science in our ongoing quest to unravel the mysteries of human existence. Investigating the origins of humanity, particularly the concept of pre-Adamite humans, requires meticulous examination of reliable sources from both scientific and historical perspectives. Trusted sources, grounded in empirical evidence and scholarly rigor, provide the foundation for a comprehensive understanding of this complex subject. The Smithsonian Institution's Human Origins Program is a preeminent source for information on human evolution. This program, led by a team of experts in paleoanthropology, offers extensive resources and research findings on the evolutionary history of humans. The program's research is based on the analysis of fossil records, genetic data, and archaeological discoveries. For example, the detailed studies of Homo naledi fossils found in South Africa's Rising Star cave system provide critical insights into the diversity of early human species and their evolutionary significance. The meticulous documentation and peer-reviewed publications ensure that the information is both reliable and authoritative. Another cornerstone of trusted information is the work conducted at the Max Planck Institute for Evolutionary Anthropology. This institute is renowned for its cutting-edge research in genetics, archaeology, and anthropology. Under the leadership of Dr. Van Parbo, the institute's ancient DNA studies have revolutionized our understanding of human ancestry. By sequencing the genomes of Neanderthals and Denisovans, the Max Planck team has unveiled the genetic connections between these archaic humans and modern Homo sapiens. This groundbreaking research, published in leading scientific journals such as Nature and Science, provides irrefutable evidence of the complex interbreeding events that have shaped human evolution. The Leakey Foundation, established to support research in human origins, is another vital source of credible information. Founded by the family of Dr. Louise Leakey, a pioneer in paleoanthropology, the foundation funds research projects that explore the depths of human ancestry. The foundation's support has facilitated numerous significant discoveries, such as the unearthing of Australopithecus afarensis, Lucy, and the identification of early stone tool use. The rigorous peer review process and the Foundation's commitment to advancing scientific knowledge ensure the reliability of the information disseminated through their funded research. Academic journals, like the Journal of Human Evolution and the American Journal of Physical Anthropology, are also indispensable for obtaining accurate and up-to-date information. These journals publish peer-reviewed research articles, reviews, and reports from leading scientists in the field. The stringent editorial standards and the requirement for empirical validation of findings mean that the published articles are of the highest scientific caliber. For instance, studies published in these journals have shed light on the morphological variations among early human species and the implications for understanding their evolutionary relationships. The Natural History Museum in London is another authoritative source, offering a wealth of information through its extensive fossil collections and exhibitions. The museum's researchers have made significant contributions to the field, including the analysis of early hominin fossils and the reconstruction of ancient human environments. The museum's educational programs and publications, such as the comprehensive guide, Human Evolution, and illustrated introduction by Dr. Bernard Wood, provides accessible yet scientifically rigorous information to both scholars and the general public. The University of Cambridge's Leverhulme Center for Human Evolutionary Studies, LECHES, is a hub for interdisciplinary research on human evolution. The center's projects integrate data from genetics, archaeology, and anthropology to construct a holistic view of human history. Research conducted at LECHES, such as the analysis of ancient DNA from archaeological sites across Europe and Asia, has provided critical insights into the migration patterns and genetic diversity of early human populations. The center's commitment to interdisciplinary collaboration and its publication of findings in reputable scientific outlets underscore its role as a trusted source. National Geographic's Genographic Project, launched in 2005, has also been instrumental in tracing human migration patterns through genetic analysis. This project, which involves collecting DNA samples from populations around the world, aims to map the migratory routes of ancient humans. The project's findings, disseminated through National Geographic's publications and documentaries, offer a visually compelling and scientifically validated narrative of human history. The project's adherence to scientific standards and its collaboration with geneticists, anthropologists, and historians make it a reliable source of information. Additionally, the American Museum of Natural History in New York hosts one of the most comprehensive exhibitions on human origins. The museum's Hall of Human Origins showcases fossil specimens, reconstructions, and interactive displays that illustrate the evolutionary journey of humans. The museum's researchers, including Dr. Ian Tattersall, have contributed significantly to the understanding of human evolution through their fieldwork and scholarly publications. The museum's educational outreach and public engagement efforts ensure that accurate information is accessible to a wide audience. Renowned universities such as Harvard, Oxford, and Stanford also play a crucial role in advancing our knowledge of human origins. These institutions' anthropology and archaeology departments conduct cutting-edge research and publish their findings in esteemed academic journals. For instance, Harvard's Peabody Museum of Archaeology and Ethnology houses extensive collections of human artifacts and fossils, providing invaluable resources for researchers. The rigorous academic standards and peer-reviewed publications from these institutions ensure that the information is both reliable and impactful. The role of multidisciplinary research is paramount in the study of human origins. Collaborations between geneticists, archaeologists, and anthropologists enable more comprehensive understanding of the evolutionary processes. For example, the integration of genetic data with archaeological findings has allowed researchers to construct more accurate timelines of human migration and adaptation. The interdisciplinary approach, exemplified by projects like the Human Origins Program and the Max Planck Institute's research, ensures that diverse perspectives and methodologies contribute to a holistic understanding of human history. Furthermore, public databases, such as the Human Genome Project, provide open access to genetic data, allowing researchers worldwide to conduct independent analyses and verify findings. The transparency and accessibility of these databases are crucial for fostering scientific collaboration and ensuring the integrity of research. The availability of genetic information from ancient and modern human populations facilitates the exploration of genetic diversity and evolutionary relationships. As a conclusion, in light of the vast array of discoveries and evidence presented, it is important to remember that faith and belief in God transcend the realm of scientific inquiry and historical findings. While archaeology, anthropology, and genetics provide us with a deeper understanding of our origins and the complexity of human history, they do not diminish the significance of spiritual beliefs. Rather, they can coexist harmoniously, enriching our appreciation of the divine. The Bible tells us in Hebrews 11, verse 1, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see." This verse beautifully captures the essence of faith, believing in God's presence and purpose beyond what is visible or scientifically proven. Faith is not contingent upon empirical evidence. It is a profound trust in God's eternal wisdom and love. As we explore the mysteries of our past, we can see God's hand in the intricacies of creation. The psalmist declares in Psalm chapter 139, verse 14, "I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." This recognition of God's craftsmanship in the formation of humanity invites us to marvel at both the scientific wonders discovered by researchers and the spiritual truths revealed through Scripture. Integrating faith with scientific understanding does not necessitate choosing one over the other. Instead, it invites us to view scientific discoveries as further testimony to God's grandeur. The complexities and marvels of human evolution, the interconnectedness of ancient human species, and the rich tapestry of our genetic heritage all point to a creator whose design surpasses our understanding. In Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 to 6, we are reminded, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." This trust allows us to embrace both faith and reason, knowing that they are not mutually exclusive but complementary. In the face of ongoing scientific advancements and archaeological revelations, it is essential to maintain a steadfast faith. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it has provided valuable insights and sparked thoughtful reflection. If you enjoyed the content, please like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on future discussions. May God bless us all as we continue to explore His creation with open hearts and minds.